this demo, we are checking out the crushing distortion tones available from this, the new Catalinbread Carbide. Taking inspiration from the Boss HM2, Carbide's starting point is that famous chainsaw tone where you have all 4 knobs maxed. And the control layout's really interesting because mainly you're going to use the dry and the wet knobs to dial in the correct blend of distortion to taste. Basically, the signal gets split off into 2 paths. One goes to a clean boost, which is specifically like tailored for down-tuned instruments, and then the other one goes to the distortion path, right? And you can, you know, blend those together. And then you also have this emphasis knob here, which allows you to like tighten up the low end and boost other frequencies. So let's check out some riffs. So in the intro, we had a couple of different tones in a full band mix, but we are now going to proceed to go through a variety of settings. This is my clean tone. Now, it is not that clean, because these pickups are quite high output, but it's the same setting that I always have my amp on, which is just right on the very edge of breakup. Now, the pedal with everything in the middle, check this out. I mean, that is nasty. So you can already hear that sort of metallic edge to it as the notes ring out. And I'm going to give you an example of Boris Farewell, which is just like very simple chords. But check it out. It sounds like this. Now with these settings and the emphasis knob, just roll back a little bit. You can tame it ever so slightly. I mean, it's still meaty as you like. Check it out. This is a good one for Melvins Hooch. Let's have a quick look at the dry knob. So I'm going to use the Deftones 7 words for this. Now that's really quite quiet, isn't it? Because I've got that that dry knob at 0. Now with it in the middle, got loads more of the actual dry signal coming through, right? Still hear that metallic edge, you know, that grit to the wet signal. Now, if we turn that knob up full, we get this. So you don't need to go, you know, completely extreme with it all the time. Now, even with the emphasis turned right up and the dry knob turned right up, but the wet is, I don't know, about 1 o'clock-ish, you can still tame that, you know, chainsaw edge. And I like these settings for helmet in the meantime. Now, if we put the dry knob at 0, the other 2 in the middle, check this out. I mean, this is not the tone for Nirvana's Breed, but have a listen. Now, this bad boy is tuned to B standard. So we're getting a bit more into that kind of Swedish death metal tone, aren't we? Let's do At the Gates, Blinded by Fear, with these settings. another death metal tune. We've got Edge of Sanity, Crimson. Now, check out the difference the emphasise knob makes, and we're going to do Dismember, I Saw Them Die, as the example. So I'm only going to change the emphasis knob for this one. So with these settings, we have... emphasis knob at 0. So much more beefy, isn't it? A really, really fat tone. So it makes a huge bit of difference. So I hope you've enjoyed the vid, and I couldn't let you go without turning everything up full to play you out with Monolord, Died a Million Times. See you soon.